Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Tonight, we're taking on Season 8, Round 4 of the Solo Crisis League. Now, if you watched my first attempt, this is our second attempt, by the way. If you watched our first attempt just the other night, it didn't go great, did it? I mean, we got all the way to Trigon, and then we lost the card into the destroyed cards for the personal crisis we had. So we couldn't finish the game, unfortunately, even though we were on the very final villain. We ran out the main deck, destroying cards for the personal crises. So that was not great. So one thing I mentioned early in that video and probably throughout was that the main deck size is a little bit smaller than a standard Crisis 4 game. Just a little bit, not much. It's about, I think it's like 15 or 30 cards smaller. Regardless, the average win in a Crisis 4 game across the league so far has been 30 to 40 cards left over. So it's just in that area where it's really close, but not quite enough. So we were using Confrontations version of Batman the other day. Today our choices are Sinestro or Felix Faust, Felix Faust from Confrontations, Sinestro's from Rivals 2. We used Sinestro a few rounds ago, back in round 2. We used him with Crisis 2 with the hopes of using Heroic Sacrifice changing the Green Lantern. We don't have Heroic Sacrifice here in Crisis 4. We're stuck with who we pick. So I'm going to Felix Faust because I'm not going to get too much out of Sinestro. But you know what? I'm not going to get too much out of Felix Faust either. So at level 1, once during each of your turns, you may gain a weakness from the weakness deck. If you do, +2 power. So if I'm ever +2 power away from a supervillain, you can probably bet I'm going to do that. I mean, just do it, right? So there's that. And you only do it once, so you can't like do it 4 times to get 8 power, for example. Then at level 2, at the start of your turn, you may choose left or right. If you do, each player passes a card in their hand to the player in that direction. Now, here's the unfortunate part. Why? Right? Like, I'm playing solo. That's not going anywhere. It's just going back to my hand. So this ability is wasted. So if I upgrade Felix Faust, level 2 is going to be useless. Let's check out level 3 to see what's ever worth using that. Okay, weakness cards you play have +1 power. That's nice. We're going to build up a bunch at level 1. That's good. Confrontation. Once during your turn, draw a card for each player with 1 or more weakness cards in their discard pile. So at most, I'd be able to draw 1 card because there's only 1 player. That's me. So I think after reading all that, my best bet is to stay at level 1 as Felix Faust. We will not bother upgrading. We won't spend any power on that or anything. We'll just stick with this ability and use it sparingly, only when I absolutely need it. So that's that. We're using Felix Faust. Now here's what I'm worried about was we lost, like I said, with with Rivals 1 version of Batman, which is a relatively strong character. Felix Faust is a little less strong. He's weaker, and I'd argue much weaker in a Crisis game. And we lost. So we're going to see how this goes. It's probably really going to be luck of the draw, the luck of the combinations of personal crisis and villains, as well as the cards that come out in what order. So we got our first hand ready here, but let's get that lineup ready. Robin, Insanity, Batmobile, Poison Ivy, Killing Joke. All right, and then we have a personal crisis, and it is Trial by Combat. Each time a villain enters the lineup, you discard a card. Contribute a defense card. Okay. Well, we've got Insanity there, a cheap defense card, which would be great to give the Trial by Combat. So that's the good news. But there is a personal crisis, so we have to destroy a card. We lost Mara Al Ghul. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. It's a really easy choice. We're going to buy Insanity so we can give it the Trial by Combat as soon as possible and move on with our turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second one's going to come out. You know what? We had what? 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We spent 2. I could get a weakness. And then I could have bought Batmobile also. No. We're going to get weaknesses through Slade Wilson anyway. So we're going to go ahead and just destroy the card. Wait, did I have to do that? Yes, I must have. Yep, we lost Titans together, it looks like. All right, 1, 2, 3 power. We're going to get Batmobile here in the hopes that we can kind of control our turns a little bit. All right, new card coming out. And a card is destroyed. We lost Oracle. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose Huntress today. Huntress is going to be really strong for cleaning out cards, especially for gaining weaknesses to use Felix Faust's ability. I just want that defense card to come up quickly. Oh, you know what? If this is the first card you play this turn, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. I did that specifically to get Trial by Combat out of here, and it failed. Oh, it failed. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? I forgot to gain a weakness when we shuffled our deck. So we have 3 power. We can at least get Grappling Hook here, but that's all we're going to accomplish. And we have to shuffle it again and get another weakness. New card comes out. New card destroyed. We lost Nightstorm. Okay, so of the cards destroyed by Personal Crisis, we've only lost 2 villains. So, could be worse. Alright, here is Insanity given the Trial by Combat, and that is the end of our first Personal Crisis. No more of that, and that's removed from the game. 2, 3, 4 power. I'm going to gain a weakness to get to 6 and get World's Greatest Detective. I need that defense card after we just gave up the only one we had. New card comes out. Homicidal Maniac. Now we're talking. That's going to help a lot. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to buy Homicidal Maniac, and that's what I need. So we don't gain a weakness now because we don't have a Personal Crisis. Right? Nope, no Personal Crisis, no weakness gained. So we're good. We only have a few in there, and we have a way of destroying them now, which is even better. New card comes out. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's goodbye to Poison Ivy. And we'll move on. New card comes out. Another villain. 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, we'll get rid of Nightstorm and again move on, because these are all useless. Hopefully we're not stuck in this villain loop. Look at the top card of your deck. Draw it or destroy it. We will destroy this punch. 1, 2, 3 is all we get, and we're going to use that to get Enhanced Strength. So basically, we got rid of a punch, replaced it with an Enhanced Strength, kept our deck at the same size. Really just upgraded a punch. New card comes out. Grappling Hook. Got a couple block cards out there. 2, 3 powers, all we're getting here. We'll get Grappling Hook here. Again, get rid of that block card. Man, another block card. One, 2, 3. We'll save this Enhanced Strength for next turn and buy. Mission. You know what? No. Hold on. We're at 3. We'll play it this turn. 4, 5. Get a weakness so we can get up to 7 and get rid of Killing Joke. That Killing Joke block card is really going to hurt our chance of getting rid of Slade Wilson. We can't have any block cards out there when we confront the villain, so those have to go. Alright, look at the top card of our deck. Draw it or destroy it. Ooh, we'll draw it. 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get... We'll get Robin. That's a nice card. Need to destroy more. Need Homicidal Maniac to just kind of cycle through the deck over and over again if possible. There we go. Omen's going to help. 2 and draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and draw a card. 9. We're going to get Bat Signal and get rid of the Riddler. Okay. Still have 2 more block cards out there, and Omen's the destruction card we need Reveal the top card of your deck if it's an equipment plus power equal to its cost. Otherwise, draw it. All right, we have 1 power this turn. That's it. The rest of it, useless. We have a lot of really bad cards right now. Ooh, we're getting all these block cards. They're hurting our chances. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get Omen, and hopefully we can start using that. We're going to use it, obviously, once to destroy a starter of some sort or a weakness, and then hopefully we can get a copy of Damian Wayne and just discard it. The Crisis 4 Damian Wayne, not the one for Rivals 1. Homicidal Maniac. Look at this. We will draw it. 2 and draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna get 7 and 3 here. 10 cost worth of block cards out of the lineup. New card. We can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Goodbye to this weakness. It's gone. That's an ongoing card, so it just stays out. Reveal the top card of our deck if it's an equipment plus power equal to its cost. Otherwise, draw it. We'll just draw it. Okay. 1 and draw a card. 2 is all we get after all that. We're not going to gain a weakness. I really want to gain a weakness to get rid of a block card, but I think we have to avoid that till we get rid of a few more of them. 2, 3, 4. We're going to save this for next turn and get one of these martial arts. Sorry, Master of the Martial Arts. Master Martial Artist. We got it. We'll get through the words someday. Black Canary's useful for where we are in the game right now. So we're going for that. We've got to get rid of the block card. We have 2 block cards and Black Canary. After that, we can focus on Slade Wilson. Don't forget we have enhanced strength for this turn. Ugh. Reveal the top card, draw it, or destroy it. We're going to destroy this punch. 1, 2, 3. We're going to gain a weakness to get the 5. And we'll use that 5 to get Master Martial Artist. Right? No, we're going to get rid of Talia al Ghul. So why did I get rid of a punch? I mean, it gives you +1 power, right? It's just all about drawing them. It's all about avoiding drawing them. Reveal the top card of your deck if it's an equipment plus power equal to, otherwise draw it. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to get Black Canary, and that's going to be a good turn. Still have 1 block card and 2 villains. 2 and draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll get rid of Master Martial Artist, leaving us with 4. And we'll get rid of both villains. That should help. Alright, the lineup is clear of all things blocking us. We can go for him if we want. This turn we're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going for it. We're going to say Confrontation with Slade Wilson. Here we are. Shuffling up, getting our deck ready now, because we've got a few draw cards here. Split that one more time. All right, so at the Confrontation of Slade Wilson, 2 and draw a card. 3 and draw a card. That didn't help at all. 4, 5, 6, 7. All 3 vulnerabilities, but you know what? We can gain a weakness. And that gets us to 9 to beat Slade Wilson. So we had to do it, but it got us through it, right? Come on, defense cards. We got no defense cards. So our new personal crisis is Weakened Heart. Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. A player must buy or gain 2 cards, 2 or more non-villain cards from the lineup during their turn. That's not so bad. They all do cost 4 and 5 right now. We just had a hard time getting the 9, so that might be a bit tough, but we can draw other cards, obviously. Our new villain, Harvest. Each player destroys a hero they control and a hero in their hand. For each who cannot gain a weakness. This is terrible. This is a terrible time to lose Omen, but I have no defense. We'll destroy Commissioner Gordon. They are gone. There's no way of getting cards from the destroyed pile, unfortunately, so that is that. New card comes out. A card gets destroyed for our personal crisis. That's Lucius Fox, gone. All right, reveal the top card of our deck. If it's equipment, it's not, we'll draw it. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to gain a weakness to get to 9. And then we'll get Warm Embrace, which adds the card to the lineup because of Weakened Heart. We have 4 left over. We'll get Maniacal Laughter, which adds a card to the lineup, but it also does finish out Weakened Heart. So that personal crisis is now also gone. So we got through it, but we did have to gain another weakness. We are using Felix Faust's ability more than I would like, but we got it, I think. 2, you may destroy a villain in the lineup. So we're just going to destroy Hugo Strange. Can't gain him anyway. Oh, wait, no, he's only 6. Ra's al Ghul is 7. Goodbye, Ra's al Ghul. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go ahead and get Nightwing. I know Hugo Strange is attractive. I mean, look at that face. It's an attractive option to get rid of him, I mean. But I wanted Nightwing. I wanted Homicidal Maniac. Please destroy something useful. Well, we'll get rid of a punch at least. 1, 2, 3, draw a card. 4, 5. We'll get Vigilant Guard for defense and enhanced strength for some power. All right, we've got a large enough deck here. We've only got 1 destruction though. All we've got is that what is it? The homicidal murderer, whatever, homicidal maniac or something like that. So that's that. That's all we have. New card comes out to destroy things with. There it is, Homicidal Maniac. Look at the top card. We'll destroy that weakness, so at least that helped. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to get World's Greatest Detective again for the defense card. Oh man, Utility Belt's a block card, but also really useful, so it's not a huge loss if we go out of our way to get it. I might have gone out of my way to get too many special cards right now, though. So we're looking at 2, 3... All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to get rid of Hugo Strange of that one. And go to our next turn. New card comes out. With that block card, I really can't go for Harvest. So we're going to go 1 and draw a card. 2, 3 and draw a card. Reveal and draw the top card of your deck. If it's an equipment, repeat the process. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. I mean, it's easy to get Utility Belt and move on. Hopefully, we can get rid of Harvest in this next turn, but it all depends on what we draw. All depends. So we're looking at 2, 7, 8, 9. We're just shy. We could use Felix Faust's ability to get there, so I think we will. So 2, 4, and then plus 3 if there are no villains in the lineup, so that's 5. Sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Use Felix Faust's ability to get to 11. I know we're filling up on those weaknesses, but we are flying through the villains, which is also, a benefit of itself. Please tell me we have a defense card. We have no defense card. Oh, man. Villainous Lineage. Each time you buy or gain or defeat a villain, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Players may contribute villains they gain or defeat to this crisis. Contribute 3 villains. 3 villains we need to give up. Okay. our new villain. Terra. Each player destroys 2 cards they control. For each you cannot gain a weakness. Well, we are going to gain 2 weaknesses because we control no cards right now. That's a lot of weaknesses in our deck. We really need some destruction. New card coming out. New card destroyed. Reveal the top card. Otherwise, draw it. Okay. 2 and draw a card. 3, 7, 8, 9. I mean, 9's good. Warm Embrace, and we'll get the Bat Cave. Those 2 together, very good. Our character are you looking forward to trying out? Oh man, what one was my favorite? Man, I'll tell you what, it's not Felix Faust so far. Batman's a lot of fun, but I've had some trouble with him. I've lost 2 games with him, but I don't know that's entirely the character's fault. I think that was decisions I made along the way. Man, I'll have to think about that one a bit more. I'll have to look at him. Let's do it right now. Let me just break it out. Hold on. Let's just break out the Confrontations characters and see what we think. Let's see, Aquaman. This is I'm just trying to remember how they all work. So the first time you buy a card from the lineup, each of your turns gain the top card of your blah 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 blah. Okay. Each every 7 cards in your discard pile. I think it was Ocean Master that had like the ability that was plus X for each different card you play, or at least there is cards. At the end of your turn, if you bargain 2 or more cards this turn, you may destroy a card you played this turn. That's nice. Once in each of your turns, you may put a card of cost 3 or less from your discard pile into your hand. Also nice. And then +1 for every non-starter card, cost 2, 3, or 4. So Ocean Master really leans into playing those cheap cost cards, and that, for me, was a lot of fun. It definitely helped me explore different combinations, and the Aquaman Ocean Master cards benefit from playing low-cost cards repeatedly. So I did really like playing as Ocean Master. That one really stuck out to me. Circe was pretty fun. So her very first level is you can put villains on top of your deck. So you can bypass the no villains rule of Crisis to use Circe, get them right on top of your deck. Then at the second level, you can back out of a confrontation. So you can say, confrontation this turn, play a card and say, you know what, this isn't going to go the way I think it was, and back out of the confrontation, which is nice because sometimes you really do have a card that just says, draw 2 cards. And maybe that's going to go your way. You'll get 2 great cards. Maybe it doesn't. Circe was a lot of fun, too, for that very reason. And then on the hero side, I mean, Aquaman is just as fun, probably, as Ocean Master was, but Ocean Master was definitely my preferred version. Let's see, I think Green Lantern was... yeah, Green Lantern's great. That's right. I remember Green Lantern's ability now. So he focuses on the construct cards of Rivals 2, which was a lot of fun. If you control a hero and a construct, you may destroy a card in your hand. Having destruction built into your character is a strong ability, because right now, as you see, my deck's building up, because I've got Felix Faust, which benefits from gaining weaknesses, but I have almost no way of destroying them. So Green Lantern was a great one for me. So yeah, if I had to pick, I think my favorite would be Ocean Master, actually. He's one I would play again and again in this particular mode. Oh, come on back here. You're not part of this. So thanks for asking. All right, where are we? So we still have Villainous Lineage in play. We need to give that villains. Let's get a card out here. We have to destroy a card. Thankfully, we haven't destroyed any villains. That's always a painful feeling when Villainous Lineage is out. 3, 4, 5 power we're looking at. I don't think I want to buy anything. You know, I will get Batmobile, because that's going to help us discard and draw new cards if need be. And I could use that on a few turns, I think. New card coming out, new card destroyed is a villain, unfortunately. 2 and draw a card. Reveal. So we get to draw that. 3, 4. We're going to save this for next turn because, you know what? I'm not buying anything this turn. Not buying it. New card coming out. New card destroyed. Batcave can hit the floor. Actually, I should check if I'm going for a confrontation. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're not going for the confrontation. Well, we do get 1 power here. Batcave can hit the ground. 2, 3, 4 and draw a card. 5, 6. I should have went for the confrontation. Would have had it of her alone. 7, 8, draw a card. 9, 10, reveal. It's an equipment? Nope. That's it. So I think we had 9 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. 10, huh? We'll get Wayne Manor. And we'll move on from there. So we do get +1 during a confrontation because of Batcave. But we really have to destroy these weaknesses. They're really getting to us. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to get Red Hood just for the chance. Oh, wait, we have 6. I forgot this punch. We have to get Red Hood just for the chance we get to use it to destroy. And we'll get Enhanced Strength to go with it. New card coming out. New card destroyed. Ah, there goes Homicidal Maniac. That's not good. 4, 5 power. I don't really want any of it, so we're just going to move on. New card comes out. New one destroyed. At least there's a villain. Oh, Utility Belt's gone. That's not good. Looking at 1, 2, 3, 5. We're going for... That's really bad. So basically, I could do a confrontation against Terra, but because of Clayface out here, I can't do it. That's bad. That would have been a great one. First of all, we'll 1 and draw a card. Then we'll do this. Look at this. We will destroy that weakness. Thank you for finally doing it. So 1, 2, then draw 2 cards and discard a card. We'll discard... We're going to discard Grappling Hook. So we're at 2 power, 4 and draw a card. 8. And we're going to leave Enhanced Strength for next turn as we buy Clayface and give it straight to Villainous Lineage. Okay. New card comes out. There you go, another villain at least. New card destroyed. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't because of Killer Croc again, so there's that. 2, 3, 7. We'll buy Killer Croc. Oh, we defeat a villain, add the top card to the main deck. Okay, I defeated 2 villains, so 2 cards have to come out. Well, at least we got another villain. So, we have, again, 2, 4, 8, and we spent 4, so we have 4 left over. We'll just go ahead and buy Bane then. That adds a card to the lineup, but it also ends Villainous Lineage, so that is over. Now we have no power. Sorry about that. We're going to save Enhanced Strength for next turn. I want Damian Wayne, but I mean we haven't really seen a lot of my block. What's the word I'm looking for? Unity cards. So it's not super useful right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, and draw a card. You know what? We're going... I can't do it. I really want to go for I really want to use Batmobile and just chance it, but I just can't. 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damian Wayne. We have 4 left over. No need to spend it, though. We need destruction. We need, like, Huntress or something. Yeah, this is a confrontation turn. No way around it. Yeah. Confrontation. Perfect. 2 and draw a card. 3 of this Batcave. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an equipment, repeat the process. It's not. Man, we're still at 3 power after that. 4, 5. Another 5 gets us to 10. Plus 3 gets us to 13. I can put a hero from my discard pile into my hand. There's only one. 14, 15, we won't be discarding Batcave right now. 15 power does defeat Terra, so we at least are on the right path. But man, it's not a pretty path right now. It's going pretty bad. Oh, no defense card. I swear, we're going to get hit with every single first appearance attack in this game at this point. For Unrequited Love, discard each hero you control. We don't control any. You can't play heroes. Contribute 2 heroes. Then we have Brother Blood. Each player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. Pass 1 to the discard pile of the player on your left and destroy the rest. Top 3 cards of their deck. Pass 1 to the discard pile of the player on your left. Destroy the rest. We're going to pass Enhanced Strength and destroy this weakness and this punch. So thank you, Brother Blood. Thank you. New card comes out. New card's destroyed. I'm not going to give Red Hood to Unrequited Love. I feel like I need him to get some destruction going. We'll put out Wayne Manor, and once during each of your turns, you can put a hero from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. So remember that, because that's going to be really useful right now. 1 power. We can't play this, unfortunately. I'm going to gain a weakness to get the 3 power so we can buy Alfred Pennyworth, use Wayne Manor to put him at the bottom of my deck. I didn't want that weakness. I really don't need it with the size of this deck, and we just managed to destroy it, but really, Unrequited Love has to go, or we're going to run out of the main deck again. Can't have that. New card comes out. New card is destroyed. Well, here's Alfred Pennyworth for Unrequited Love. And you know what? You can have Robin also. It hasn't worked out for me once, so you are gone. Because it's more important that we move on and get out of that crisis. So that's over. 2 power. Not great. But we've got through it. So we have to get rid of that villain. There's no block cards out there, so that's the good news. We still have Plague. Huntress. Thank you. Huntress and Wally West. So I want Huntress and Wally West before we beat Brother Blood. Wally West to start using Unity cards more since we lost Omen. Huntress to start destroying cards since we lost Omen. So, 2 and draw a card. Reveal. Are you an equipment? Yes, we can repeat the process then. Are you equipment? You are. Repeat the process. Not an equipment. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 7 and draw a card. Look at this. Look at this. This is a whole hand of uselessness. Maybe, yes. Maybe someday. It'd be hard to keep track of with like the different levels, but I think at that point, if you're using the Dark Knight, I'm sorry, the Batman Who Laughs, you're going to want to separate them. So instead of like a progression of characters 1, 2, and 3, you're probably going to want to randomize that a bit. So like you could draw a level 3 character, for example, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how much power I had. I completely lost track. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's all we got. We're going to use that to get Huntress because we need that destruction. We just need it. Even more than we need to get rid of Plague. All right, you may destroy a villain in the lineup. You're destroyed. So that's 2. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. 3, 4, draw another card. Reveal. We will destroy that. Thank you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 8. We're going to use the ability first, though, to put Huntress at the bottom of our deck. Then 9, 10. We'll discard Wayne Manor to draw a card. 11, 12. So we buy Wally West. We have 8 left over. With our 8, we're going to buy Infinity Island. All right, so now we've got some options. A few ongoing cards coming. That's the good news. So that's going to help. We also have Huntress at the bottom of our deck, and we're going to try and keep her there, keep moving her down there. We have no block cards out there, and we bought all the cards we wanted, so we can focus on Brother Blood if need be. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Confrontation time. Batcave gets us 1 power. 2, 3. Remember Red Hood was played. 4 and draw 2 cards. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Put a hero from my discard pile into my hand. Plus 5 is 14. 15 with this punch. Couple of weaknesses. We're not going to play those, though. 15 gets rid of Brother Blood. Then, since we played Red Hood, if you successfully confront a foe this turn, you may destroy the 2 cards in your hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy both of those weaknesses that were in our hand, because that is what we're here for. All right, so now I'm really glad we didn't give Red Hood to Unrequited Love. That's exactly why we kept him, and it worked out. All right, we're getting there now, I think. Still have a bunch of garbage in here, let's be honest. But we're at least thinning it out. We have no defense again, so we're going to get hit by this attack as well. New personal crisis is Survivor's Guilt. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a single turn. That's going to be pretty tough the way we've been going so far. Blackfire. Each player destroys a superpower they control and a superpower in their hand. For each you cannot gain a weakness. Oh my god, there goes Warm Embrace. And we still get a weakness too. This is bad. New card comes out. New card's destroyed. And we've only got this. So you know what? We're going to save this for next turn. Just play the punch, which gets us nothing. And move on to next turn here. Alright, new card comes out. New card is destroyed. Alright, 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, I can destroy a card on my discard pile. Goodbye. 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. Oh, I have to add a card because I destroyed a weakness. We're at 12. 13, 14. We're going to get Bat Signal for 7. We have 7 left over. That's Damian Wayne for us. We have 2 left over. Insanity for the defense. Just for the defense. That's what I need. I keep getting hit with all these villain attacks. I know we added a bunch of cards there, but they are all better than weaknesses and vulnerabilities, which seems to be half my deck at this point. New card comes out. New card destroyed. All right, Wayne Manor's going down. Then we're going to play Damian Wayne to discard both of these. 2 power, draw 2 cards. Boom, draw another card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. That's better. That's better. We're going to get this and this. Okay. We need to get 2 destruction in 1 turn. I don't know if we're going to get there anytime soon. I really don't. Oh, Red Hood. If we win this confrontation, we'll be able to destroy cards for Survivor's Guild and end Blackfire at the same time. So we're looking at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're doing it. Okay, Confrontation with Blackfire. There's no block cards, right? Yeah, so we can do this because we'll use Red Hood to destroy our... because it's at the end of your turn. It's not even... it's during your turn still. So, yeah, that's perfect. That'll end Survivor's Guild. So anyway, Homicidal Maniac's going to look at this. We will destroy it. That adds a card to the line. That's the first card destroyed. 4 plus 3 is 7. I can put a hero from my discard pile into my hand. 8, 9, discard this to draw a card. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That defeats Blackfire here, which leaves me with 2 left over. And that is a successful confrontation for Red Hood, so we can destroy 2 cards over here. That's a punch and a weakness gone. I don't know how the vulnerabilities are surviving all this. Just that they're all in the right place at the right time somehow. But Survivor's Guild is gone. That is good news. All right. Oh, we had Night Storm, didn't we? But that showed up because of Survivor's Guild. So that's like a block card. So I'll just gain the weakness, unfortunately, which will give me 2 more power to defeat that. It just ends up with another weakness for me, but at least it's the right thing to do, I guess. All right, new crisis. Sudden loss. Discard each ongoing card you control, which we already did. You can't play ongoing cards, contribute 2 ongoing cards. You gotta buy this guy, this guy. All right, and then our new villain, Crisis Troya. Do we have it? I have all block cards. Each player gets a personal crisis, then destroys a top card of the main deck for each personal crisis they have. So second personal crisis is Malfunction, which affects equipment. Discard each you control, and then I have to contribute 2 of them. So we have to destroy 2 cards here. We lost a villain and a unity card. New card comes out, and then 2 more cards get destroyed for having 2 personal crises. So this needs equipment, and that needs ongoing cards. You can have Grappling Hook. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, draw a card. 4, 5, draw a card. 6, 7, 8, 9. With that 9, we're going to get Abandoned Amusement Park, because that's fine to give the sudden loss if need be. And we'll get Joy Buzzer. So that leaves me with 3 more, which we'll use to get Water Bearer. Again, all good for Malfunction or whatever. New card comes out, and 2 get destroyed. Here is another Grappling Hook, ending Malfunction. So that's 1 more personal crisis down. And then we have to give it 2 ongoing cards. I don't know that I've actually seen one yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and draw a card. 7, 8, buy both of these. Couple ongoing cards. New card comes out. Only 1 to destroy. All right, I can destroy a card in my discard pile. Goodbye to another weakness. That's 2. 3, 4, 5. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. 6 and draw a card. 7. Reveal. 7's where we stop. I'm not buying anything though. I think we're good. No, I have the multiverse box. It's right up here behind me. I keep Confrontations and Rivals in their own Confrontations box, and I keep Rebirth in the Rebirth box, but all the other base sets and Crisis expansions and crossover packs, they're all in the multiverse box. I'm looking forward to them releasing their new version of it, the Bombshells version, next year if possible. Hoping that they actually stick to that plan, because my actually just this week my multiverse box ripped in the corner, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to tape it up or something. But yeah, I have the multiverse box. It holds all 4, actually now it's 5 base sets, and all 4 crises and all of the crossover packs. So new card coming out. New card is destroyed. Here is Ancient Map. 2, 4. I'm not giving up Infinity Island. I won't. I won't do it. Not doing anything with the 4 power. All right, new card is destroyed. Oh, man. Not great. All right, 2 and draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6 and draw a card. 7, 8, 9 and draw a card. You can have... I'm not giving it Wayne Manor. I'm being picky. 10, 11. We'll get Donna Troy. And we'll also get Biometric Exosuit. New card coming out. New cards destroyed. I know I'm making mistakes here. I just can't bring myself to get rid of certain cards, it seems. All right, 3. Reveal. All right. 4, 5, 6. Goodbye to the Penguin, leaving us with 4. And that's it. I'm not buying anything. A new card coming out. Unfortunately, a new card's destroyed. Oh, Wally West. This is just brutal. Just brutal. We're going to give this to Sudden Loss, ending Sudden Loss. So that is that personal crisis over. And then are we going for the confrontation? 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to take the chance. Things are going so poorly that I have to take the chance. So 2 power here, and I can destroy a card in my discard pile. Weakness gone. 3, if it's a confrontation, I can draw 2 cards. There we go. 4, 5, draw a card. Draw a card. 6 and draw another card. This is what I wanted. 7, draw a card. 8, 9, 10. And I'll save this for next turn. But that 10's enough to beat Crisis Troya, and we can move on. We got through it. It's not pretty, though. It's really not pretty. I was thinking I'd have to use Felix Faust's ability there. I'm glad we didn't. All right. We have, again, no defense card. Somehow, every single time this comes up, we have no defense card. Unappreciated. Each time you contribute to a crisis at the top card of the main deck to the lineup, contribute 3 cards of cost 1 or greater. Our new villain? The Brain of Monsieur Malat. Each player flips their superhero face down. When the villain is defeated, each player gains a weakness. If you do, flip your superhero face up. Alright. So we're going to use Homicidal Maniac to look at this, and we will destroy that punch because we can't destroy vulnerabilities for some reason. 1 power. You can have an enhanced strength. Batcave hits the floor. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Discard Batmobile. We'll give Abandoned Amusement Park to Unappreciated. We have to add 2 cards for adding 2 cards, for contributing 2 cards, by the way. We never added a card and destroyed a card, so actually it would have been, I think it was like this, so this would have come out. This would be destroyed. And then we have to add a card for giving Enhanced Strength and add a card for giving Abandoned Amusement Park. All right, we're on it now. All right, so we're at 1, 2 power. 6. 6 is going to get rid of Etrigan the Demon. I don't have a lot of hope that this is going to be a win. I think this is going to be a hard loss. It's going to hurt. 1 coming out, 1 is destroyed. You can have Joy Buzzer, which adds a card to the lineup, but also ends Unappreciated. That's no longer an issue. We're going for the confrontation. Yep, we have 1 here from Batcave. 2, 3. We're going to discard all 3 and draw 3 cards. So we're at 3 power and we're drawing 3 cards. I need strong cards. I just want strong cards. Oh, we can't go for a confrontation because of Dr. Destiny. Well, instead of 3 power, we're at 2 power because I don't get the +1 for being in a confrontation. So we're only at 2 power and there's no confrontation this turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, draw a card. Batcave's back on the ground. 9, 10, 11. Goodbye, Doc Destiny. We still have 8 left over. Oh, we gotta get rid of this block. Bring us down to 6. John Constantine's useless because we're not going to get any villains. All right, new card comes out. Ah, it's a block. Why? Why? So I'd have to get to 16. Looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to chance it. We have to get to 16 so that we can get rid of Trident of Lucifer and the Brain of Monsieur Malat. But I feel like we really have to chance it, so we're going to. Infinity Island hits the ground. We have the Batcave, so that's 1 power for being in a confrontation. 2, 3, we can destroy a card over here. Goodbye to another punch. 4 and draw a card. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. We can put a hero into our hand. 11, 12, and we discard both of these. Put Biometric Exosuit back in our hand via Infinity Island. Drawing 2 cards. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 and draw 2 cards. Nice. 18, reveal the top card here. We will not destroy that. 19, 20, draw a card. 21, 22, 23. Save this for next turn. This weakness means nothing. Goodbye to the Brain of Monsieur Malat. We gain a weakness to get our hero back. We have to get rid of Trident of Lucifer in the meantime. And we're all good. That was worth the risk. I'm glad we did it. Now, please, please be a defense. I have 1 defense. That's all I need. Just 1. It is depowered. You can't play superpowers. My 1 defense is a superpower, by the way. Contribute 2 superpowers. All right. The new villain, Clock King, and he says, each player destroys an equipment they control and equipment in their hand. For each who cannot, gain a weakness. My God. What awful experiences we're having tonight. All right, 1. Here's Master Martial Arts. I forgot to put a card out. And destroy a card for depowered. So that's 1 card given to that. We're at 1 here. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. I guess we'll discard this. Reveal and draw this. I can't give it Warm Embrace. We're out of time. We really have to. Here's Warm Embrace. That's removed from the game so that depowered can be over. We're out of time to be picky. So we ended up with 1. Well, I guess we can do a 2 power and draw a card there. Now we can play that. We can add this down. That's good. So there's no block cards out there, right? No. So if need be, we can go for Clock King. We're doing it. We are going for Clock King. So Wally West is out, so let's draw a card. Wayne Manor's out, so we can put a hero at the bottom of our deck. Put Black Canary down there. All right, so we are at 0 power. 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to discard both of these, but we'll use Infinity Island to put Wally West back in our hand. That allows us to draw 2 cards, by the way. 9, 10, 11. We can put a hero into our hand. Yeah, 12, 13. We can destroy a card. Another weakness gone. Draw a card. 18 power. 19, 20, and a vulnerability. But you know what? We have Red Hood's ability, because we're about to win this, to now destroy something. We can destroy 2 cards, right? 2 cards in your hand or discard pile. 1 weakness in here, and we're going to destroy our first vulnerability finally. Somehow. We got through this. Okay, we are finally picking up steam, but it's probably way too late. We don't have many cards left. Things are getting down to the wire here. We have basically no Unity cards on our side. Do we have a defense? We have no defense. This late in the game, we have 2 vulnerabilities in our hand. Personal Crisis is insecure. You can't play cards of cost 5 or greater. I'm sorry, discard each card of cost 5 or greater you control. That's Infinity Island. Can't play them. Contribute a card of cost 5 or greater. Our new villain, Crisis Dr. Light. Each player reveals 4 cards from the top of the main deck. Add each villain reveal this way to the lineup. Destroy the rest. That's a brutal hit. This late in the game. 1 villain comes out, the rest of these are destroyed. New card comes out. New card destroyed. Alright, so we need to get rid of a card that costs 5 or greater. Bat Signal's really useful. I mean, Black Canary. She is a guaranteed 5 against supervillains. I can't give up Black Canary. I can't give up Bat Signal. Will we play Batmobile to discard our hand and draw 4 new cards? You know what? I can give up the Killing Joke. Yeah, 1 Killing Joke, that's fine. That's... Oh, wrong button, sorry. 1 Killing Joke gone. That's the end of Insecure. 2, we can destroy a card over here. Goodbye to this vulnerability. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goodbye to Blackbriar Thorn. We have 4 left over, but I don't think there's anything I want to buy. You know, Animal Man's a good card. Animal Man's worth buying. Alright. Let's get rid of Crisis Dr. Light. I really want to move quickly through this because we don't have a lot of time. Is this... I mean, you know what? We have to go for it, I think. We're looking at 1 and draw. So 1... yeah, we're going for it. It is a confrontation against Crisis Dr. Light. Homicidal Maniac. Look at this. We'll draw it. 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, draw a card. 4, draw 2 cards. Wayne Manor is down, getting us to the ability to put a hero at the bottom of our deck. Oops. Yeah, I'll put Animal Man down there. So we're still at 4 power, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Red Hood's in play. That's the good news. There we go. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Discard pots. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Discard Wayne Manor to draw another card. Reveal. 15, draw a card. 16, 17, 18. That's enough to get rid of Crisis Dr. Light. And then because of Red Hood, we can destroy 2 cards in our discard pile. Looking at you, Potts. But there's a vulnerability, so that's 1. And the second one is probably going to be Potts. Now, Master of the Martial Arts is even worse. At least Potts is draw a card. Could be anything. Master of the Martial Arts, it's essentially just a kick. That's destroyed. Okay, that was worth taking a chance on. We have 2 villains left, not many cards. Can we do it? I don't know. We've got 2 defense cards, though, so that's good news. Personal Crisis is out of control. Each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 3 or more cards must be drawn during a player's turn. Then it's Simon, who we will defend against with either Batarang or Vigilant Guard. Let's see. We're going to discard Batarang to draw another card. Wait, hold on. When attack, if you do... Also, attack, if you don't choose a foe... Okay, we use Vigilant Guard, sorry, to draw a card. Okay, out of control, huh? Well, first off, a card has to come out, and a card has to be destroyed. We have to draw 3 cards in 1 turn. We'll play Batmobile, discarding this and drawing 4 cards. And you know what? We're going to say it's a confrontation turn. We're going as far as to say confrontation. We have to take that chance. So we play that, and I draw 4 cards. We only add 1 card because each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn. So we only add 1 card. Out of Control is defeated. Now the bad news is that it did add Trident of Lucifer, so we now have to get to 16 to beat Simon, and I have no idea what's in this hand. Okay. 1 and draw a card. 2 of this Batcave here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's enough for Simon, but it's not enough for Trident of Lucifer. So we actually lose, which I think means we just gain a weakness because we're already at level 1. I'm going to double check my rules on that one, though. Let's see. Oh, we get hit by his attack again next turn. That's what happens. That's right. All right, we go down a level and get hit by his attack again. That's not great. That's not great. So we're going to get hit by Simon this turn. New card comes out. Oh, it's another block. He attacks, but we're going to defend again. This time... Just reveal this to avoid an attack, that's all. No, discard this to avoid an attack and then draw a card. Goodbye to Insanity. Okay. We're not going for the confrontation this turn. We're just going to try and set up to the best of our ability. That's out. That's out. We can put a hero at the bottom of our deck. I'll put the same one down there. Homicidal Maniac, look at this. Cool. 2, 5, 6 and draw a card. 7, draw a card. Reveal cards. 8. 8's what we got. That's enough to get rid of 1 of the block cards. It's not enough to get rid of both. So we're going to have to see. Do we want to go for 16 this turn? Ooh, buddy. First off, Wayne Manor put a hero. Do we go for the confrontation? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and draw a single card, and we need to get to 16. We're doing it. We're going for it. Okay, so Wayne Manor put a hero at the bottom of our deck. I put Donna Troy down there. Now we're at 1 power because of Batcave. 2, 3, discarding all 3 of these, but because of Infinity Island, we keep Wally West in our hand. that's 3 power. I'm sorry, we're at 2 power and 3 power and we draw 3 cards. Draw another card. Four, 5, draw a card. Nice, no villains out there, so that is 10 power. 11, 12, we can destroy something over here. Like Water Bearer. Goodbye to Water Bearer. We're at 12 power. Goodbye to Trident of Lucifer, leaving us with 7 power. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Meh. 8, 9. 10, 11. We'll save this for next turn. 12. 13, 14. We're not going to discard anything. 15, 16. Goodbye to Simon. We are so close here. I can really taste it. We have 1 from Enhanced Strength here. We're regularly getting that 15 power range, which unfortunately means that Trigon's going to be a bit difficult at this stage of the game for us. Our new personal crisis is Inflated Ego. Each player discards all cards of cost 1, 2, or 3 they control. You can't play cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. Contribute 2 cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. Trigon. Each player gets a personal crisis. All right, so we have to shuffle this up and get 1 personal crisis here. Please be an easy one. We're so close. There's only a few cards left in the main deck. This might be over. All right, we only get 1 personal crisis, though. Let's see what we got. Unrequited Love, which wants heroes, I believe. Can't play heroes, contribute 2 heroes. All right, for our turn, 1 card comes out and 2 cards are destroyed. That's it. We have this turn and this turn only. I don't think we can do it because we have to get rid of the creeper. I'll have to double check the rule on that, but I don't think you can even attack the villain if there's a... Well, we've done it before with block cards and confrontations. So that might be a way around it. Yeah, I'd see no reason why it's not treated like the block cards where we can still buy it. So with that in mind, he costs 5 more, so that's 15, 25, 26, 27 we have to generate this turn. I mean, it's worth taking the chance on, right? We're going to start our turn with Confrontation here. Oh, we can't play cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. So never mind. If we can't play heroes and cards that cost 1, 2, or 3, we can give these heroes up. We can give these 2 cards up. We can end both crises, okay? So both crises are over. We beat the last 2 crises in the game. And we have 1 card now to get to 17 power. Now the good news is that it is Utility Belt. So it's going to be draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Discard Damian Wayne. 2 power. We're going to discard both of these. Draw 2 more cards. 3, 4, 5, 6 is all we could generate. That's not 17. We are 11 short. Felix Faust not going to help us here. We tried. That was another loss all the way to the final villain just to lose there. I really think I made this main deck size just a little too small. And it's gonna, we'll see how it turns out with the rest of the league and results, but at least for my gameplay of Crisis 4 of this setup, that's what's adding up. Oh well. So this is for the Solo Crisis League, if you're not sure what that is. It's a semi-competitive way of playing the DC deck building game and its Crisis expansions. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. I enjoy running it, but I enjoy playing in it even more. If you want to support the leagues or the videos or whatever it is that brought you here tonight, there's a few ways you can do that. You can keep watching, keep playing. That's always appreciated every single time. You can also check out the Etsy store where you can get League gear, like the official Solo Crisis League playmat right here in front of you. We also have stuff like pins, stickers, all sorts of good stuff. I think the pins came out really cool. I'm really proud of those. Anyway, that's for the Solo Crisis League. A lot of fun. Another thing you can do to help out is join the Patreon. In the Patreon, you get regular rewards like mid-round results, special members only rounds between seasons, and thank yous in the videos. Today we're thanking 2D. 2D is a member of the Solo Champions League. Solo Champions League is like the Solo Crisis League, except there we use Marvel Champions instead of the DC deck building game. Also a lot of fun, obviously. So that's all I've really got for tonight. I want to thank you for watching. I had a good time, even though I keep losing in this particular setup. I am having a good time, and I hope you are too. Thanks for watching, and you have a good night.